I'm your host, James Lynch, and today we're diving into one of the best signs that baseball is officially back, MLB spring training. Here's a baseball field, if you forgot, and the sun. Hopefully you can get that warm weather soon. Have you ever wondered how spring training became a tradition? Why do teams pack up and head to warm weather cities while it's still snowing across the North and Midwest? It all started as a way for players to train outdoors in February, and over time it has become one of the most anticipated parts of the baseball calendar. Mark your calendars, the first official MLB spring training game takes place this Friday, February 20th, 2026, when the New York Yankees travel to face the Baltimore Orioles at their spring facility. That's when things start to feel real. Pitchers and catchers reported about a week ago, officially kicking off camp. Some players even arrived early in February to get a head start on workouts. Full squad workouts began around February 14th, giving teams several days of preparation before exhibition games begin. Of course, this adds another wrinkle, the World Baseball Classic running from March 4th through the 17th. Usually about every 4 years, many of the game's biggest stars leave temporarily to represent their countries. While it's an incredible global event for baseball, it can disrupt team chemistry during spring training. That's why many players report early. They need to build strength, sharpen their mechanics, and get game ready before heading into international competition. Before the Classic begins, MLB teams will even face WBC teams in spring training or special training matchups on March 3rd and 4th. Then on March 7th and 8th, Major League Baseball heads to Las Vegas for Big League Weekend. Games will be played at the AAA Las Vegas Avatars Ballpark, building excitement for the Athletics' future home as they prepare for their new stadium on the Strip, scheduled to open for the 2028 season. During this stretch, you'll also see what's called split squad games, when teams divide their roster and coaching staff to play 2 games on the same day. It's a great opportunity for younger players and minor league invites to get valuable reps and showcase their talent. Spring training is split into 2 leagues. The Cactus League in Arizona features 15 teams training across the Phoenix area. Ballparks are close together, making travel easy and convenient. The Grapefruit League in Florida also hosts 15 teams, spreads across cities like Tampa Bay and Fort Myers. The distance between parks is greater, but the atmosphere is just as electric. At the end of the day, spring training isn't about wins and losses. It's not even about stats. It's about getting players back on the field, building rhythm, staying healthy, and preparing for opening night and day. My advice? Don't overreact to the numbers. Focus on health, chemistry, and momentum. Baseball is back, and that's what matters. Thank you for joining me on Lynch's Monthly Sports Jam. We will see you in March.
Hello and welcome to Real Deal. I'm your host, Chris Fasano, and today I'll be reviewing a Wes Anderson movie called The Phoenician Scheme, which is truly wonderful thanks to some spectacular art direction and plotting. The film stars Benicio del Toro, who plays a cold, calculating character who's trying to reclaim his inheritance, among other things, which, if I revealed the element of the movie, it would ruin your enjoyment of the film. However, he employs a young nun and a professor to aid him on his journey for revenge. I feel this film is truly special because of the intricacies of the plot, and I must reiterate, the art direction in this movie, which is pertinent with the Wes Anderson flick, is flawless. There are tons of twists and revelations in this movie, thanks to a wondrous script and brilliant performances. Benicio del Toro is flawless and unflappable, as well as Mia Thorpe as the nun. This movie tries to approach an espionage thriller / black comedy, and it succeeds for the most part. The banality of the dialogue and plot developments really propel the film to soaring heights. I was highly impressed with how this film turned out, and I knew it would be, since Wes Anderson is one of my favorite directors. Though I'm not being biased, I give this film a 9 out of 10. Thank you for watching.
Welcome to David's Dugout. Hi, I'm David Reese, and I am going to talk about this week's sports highlights. This week in college, the basketball, UConn women's basketball team is still undefeated. Their record is 27-0, and they are ranked number 1 in the country. This week in NFL, the season has come to an end, and the Seattle Seahawks are 2026 Super Bowl champions. This week in NBA, Boston Celtics play at Golden State Warriors on Thursday, February 19th at 10 o'clock p.m. My favorite game of the week is UConn men's basketball team beating Georgetown on Saturday, February 14th at home. The score was 79 to 75. The game I am looking forward to next is Wesleyan men's basketball team playing at home against Connecticut College on Saturday, February 21st at 2 o'clock p.m. in NASCAR Championship quarterfinal. See you next time at the dugout.
Hi, I'm your host, Daniel Lago. This is Danny Football Facts. Los Angeles Rams will be expanded to return to Super Alex I. Silver Stadium in Inglewood, California, because they have strong rosters and they are the strongest team in the West Division. Los Angeles Rams are playing regular season, then the playoffs and Super Bowl first. Los Angeles Rams are favored to win the Super Alex I because the NFL predict Los Angeles Rams need to get another Super Bowl championship. Check out more about Los Angeles Rams next time. See you later.